What's up, best friends? Great designer fragrances with niche quality starts today with Dior Sauvage Eau De Parfum. In this video, I'm going to show you plenty of fragrances that smell very good, and many of them smell like a niche quality. What is niche? It's like a boutique fragrance that's very expensive, and these fragrances aren't as expensive as those. Some of the titles include Valentino, Paco Rabanne, Gucci, Prada, and things like that. Also, there's a website I created, and this website, the favorite fragrances of everybody, the best sellers, are by Afnan. You have Silver Supremacy, 9 p.m., Are You Serious? Silver Supremacy and Are You Serious are both the best Creed Aventus clones. And then you have my favorite one of the month. It's called Modest Un, which is a Dior Sauvage killer, and it smells just like the first one on this list, the Eau de Parfum. This is smashingly good. The Eau de Parfum lasts longer than the Eau de Toilette. It's got more spices pumped in. It's unbelievable. It's nice, mass appealing, and unique. And either way you buy the Modest Un or this Dior Parfum, which is like 130 versus 38, you're gonna get compliments, and they're dangerous to wear. Your wife might not let you wear them out of the house. The hidden gem of the day is coming up, and it's a Dior Homme flanker that came out in 2014. Can you guess what it is? But the next viewer of the day for today is going to be called Page of Styles. Hello, respect to you. Question of the day is, list some great designer fragrances that you know of that smell like niche. Next up, we have the hidden gem of the day, but first, Dior Homme Cologne, because the hidden gem is also a Dior Homme flanker. Dior Homme Cologne is very simple and minimalistic. 3 different notes in it. You've got orange blossom, you've got some musk in it, and some citruses. Very easy. A fragrance that smells very similar to it is this one. It's called Jimmy Choo Man Ice. Again, this is like a $100 bill. This is like a $30, $40 bill. Think about lemonade, water, and musk. 26 years and up is good for this. My girlfriend likes this so much. She sprays it on the sheets. She sprays it on the pillow. She sprays it on herself. And whenever I wear it, you know what happens? That's why it's so empty. We can't say that on YouTube. Refreshing, clean, perfect for the office as well. It's non-offensive. It's good for the summer, yet I wear it all year long. And it's best suited for springtime. The sillage is subtle. That means the centrio. The longevity was 5 hours for me, which isn't that good, but you smell really good, and it's found for 97 bucks at the Sephora stores, or you can buy that Jimmy Choo Ice, which is very similar to it. The hidden gem of the day. Did you guess what it was? This is a banger. It's hard to find though. It's too bad. It's called Dior Homme Eau. Came out in 2014. Smells like Prada L'Homme. It's an eau de toilette strength. It gave me 12 hours. This thing gave me 12 hours strength. Very powerful but light. And that's what I like, because those Dior Homme, the Dior Homme Intense, that iris note gives me a headache sometimes. So does the Prada L'Homme. So this is a compliment magnet as well. So watch out. You've been warned if you can find it. Next up, 2 fragrances that really smell like niche as well. And the first one is by Gucci, Guilty. You've got lavender, patchouli, the Gucci Guilty DNA in here. It's a green looking juice. It's very light. It reminds you of spring. In the background is sweeter notes, citruses, berries. As in the front, there's a touch of rosemary and woods and some spices to give it some depth. It's completely different from all the other Gucci Guilties because of that slight spice, kind of like a minty type fragrance. It's fresh and cool and gentlemanly. And I got 7 hours out of this fragrance. Very good performance. Next up, you have Valentino Uomo, or some people like the Uomo Intense. I really like the way this bottle looks. It's got the spikes. It reminds me of a Louboutin or something. Well, this is a professional smelling fragrance with seductive nuances. So it's like you could wear with your business suit on, and you'll be getting compliments, and it's kind of sexy. You could wear it for date nights. Upscale. Reminds me of New York, Upper East Side. 6 hours longevity with the Eau de Toilette. 3 hours projection though. It does the job. It gets compliments. Next up, you have Paco Rabanne Pure Excess. I wore this today. Look at the bottle. The cap comes out like that. The sprayer comes out like that. And what you have here is Oriental Fresh fragrance. All the notes in this fragrance are considered aphrodisiac. What does aphrodisiac mean? It means it attracts the opposite sex. How do I know that? Well, you have notes like leather, cinnamon, vanilla. Also has a nice woody element, some ginger in it. It makes you feel happy, and it's fun, and it's a masterpiece. Because why? When I wear this, I get kind of confident. It just makes you feel good. It levels you out for some reason. Some people use other kinds of medications to level themselves out. I use Paco Rabanne Pure Excess. I'll wear it for a couple hours, even though it does last longer than that. Have you ever heard of Polo Red Intense? It uses some similar notes to this to give you an idea. The next one is a real niche fragrance, but first, shout out to women if you're watching. I've got two of them for you. Valentina is a great fragrance you should consider buying. The whole line is really good, to tell you the truth. I think this is the older one from the old days with the metal. And this one's called Valentina Mir Assoluto. This is so sexy, I might almost wear it. This smells so good, lasts so long. Boom! Nuclear projection. Valentina is for the women. Next up, we have Mansera Hindu Kush. This is a spicy incense fragrance with a hint of cannabis. Do you like cannabis in your fragrance? You can't really smell it because it puts out like an herbaceous, green, and nutty aroma, kind of. It's got patchouli leaves, guaiac, vanilla pods. That vanilla calms down all that spices and the incense in this thing. You can't smell that, but people on the blogs like, yeah man, Hindu Kush, and they talk all about how they can smell it, how they love it, because the word Kush is a term for something cannabis, you know. This does last 10 hours, and it is intoxicating after it dries down. It's quite unique, but a little bit more mature, a little bit more spicy, and a thick fragrance, so be careful with that. And as we grow up, let's just show you another fragrance that's good for like a 31-year-old up to 50. And I lost the bottle for some reason, but I got the box. It's called Acqua di Parma Colonia Oud. It's got great performance and a great scent trail, great longevity. It's a bright style oud fragrance. It's a leather dusty dry down. It's non-offensive, but it is a very mature, elegant fragrance. Next, for the young guys out there, you get Prada Luna Rossa Sport. It's only about $40–50, depends on what size you get. Tangy citrus berries with a vanilla finish, and it's got the big bottles here. I found like $80, which is 200 milliliters. It's like buying two big bottles. Here's a perfect example. The going rate on Polo 4.2 red, 4.2 ounce, is $99 in a department store. Then you go to FragranceNet, a respectable, reputable discounter, and he sells the same one for $60.44, 4.2. Then you go here on eBay, and the guy's crushing by $20, a multi-million-dollar company, and sells it for $41.98. And this guy's even got the 6.7 ounce. Now, he could be that he's thirsty and just needs money, or you look at his feedback, $3.94. That's not bad, actually. And you click into his feedback, and he's got all positive. But here's the thing. All his fragrances are Polo Red, Versace Yellow Diamond, Polo Red, Versace Yellow Diamond, Polo Red. Those are highly counterfeited. And then he's got YSL Mon Paris down here, 3 ounce for $35. Now, that's almost impossible. Yves Saint Laurent wholesale prices are in the $50 range. So either he's trying to liquidate his inventory or not. Then he's got zero negatives because maybe he just gives people their money back right away. So you got to click in on the neutral, and you see here, barely has any scent. Now that would deter me right there. And that's how you can tell and stay away from certain sellers. You just don't want to roll the dice, you know. What do you want to care for, $20, or you want to spray water on yourself? That's a special tip on how to buy on eBay. The next fragrance on the list is Abercrombie Fitch Instinct Extreme from 2018, Eau De Parfum. Again, this uses juniper berries, just like this Prada Luna Rossa Sport. It starts out fresh. It's got some fruity, peppery, light, fresh starting. 3 hours projection. It's the Extreme Eau De Parfum edition, 6 to 7 hours longevity. Then it's a skin scent for another 6 hours. So you're getting 10–12 hours, and it does get lots of compliments. It's got a creamy musk dry down with a hint of coconut. And here, this thing here has another creamy musk dry down with lots of information. Click on this video right now.